Hey everyone, welcome to Rich Library. If you want to join live classes, all details and shopping links are in the description. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's dive in. Before proceeding into today's session, let's have an overview of what we have discussed in the last class. In the last class, we have discussed about weaving and editing files through Linux. Now I am giving the overview of the previous class. If you want detailed explanation, then please watch our uh, previous class. Okay. So first of all, uh, previous class was started with the cat. Uh, cat will use it to displays the file content and for combining multiple lines. Okay. Next, nano editor. Nano editor is used for the purpose of opening the editor, creating the new one, and saving next exit. Next, we have also discussed in the last class about grep. Grep is the command which is used for searching the file or files content. Okay. So here, uh, hyphen I is the ignore case. Ignore case is nothing but choosing the capital letters or small letters. Okay. Next, hyphen n. It will shows the line numbers. One like 1, 2, 3, like that it will show. Next, head and tail. So head and tail used for the purpose of showing the first few lines or showing the last few lines. Okay. So here we had specified head hyphen 5 and tail hyphen 5. But we can also mention any number, not only limited to 5 members or 6 members like that. Okay. Uh, so the purpose of these two comments is to show the first and last few lines. Next, less command. Less command will enable you to scroll up and scroll down. Okay. And in less command, we can you open the file and it is in read only mode only. We are unable to write anything in that by using less command. Okay. Coming to today's session. Today's session is about file operations. Okay. File operations. In file operations, what we are going to do is we can creating the files. Next, copy, move, and removing the directories, uh, making the directories like that we used to do. First of all, in file operations, the first command we are going to discuss about is touch command. Touch. So the touch command is used to create empty files. It's the fastest way to make a new file in Linux. It's the fastest way to make a new file in Linux. Okay, let's see how it will create the new files. Okay, for doing that, I'm going to open the Ubuntu shell. So in Ubuntu shell, First of all, I am going to write here touch. Okay, touch. Touch space file name. Whatever we want to create, we have to give that name. File1 dot txt. Okay, let's see whether it is there or not. So here, file1.txt is there. So to see the list whether it is created or not, for verifying that touch command, we used to use ls command. Okay, for not only for touch, where anything if you want to know list out the number of files a folder or directory has, then we can use ls command. Next, we can also create multiple files by using this touch command. How we can create the multiple files with a single line is touch space file 2.txt and file 3.txt. File 2.txt, file 3.txt. Now, previously I had created file 1. Now I am going to create file 2 and file 3. So, and the elements which are present in this directory is here file 1 previously available. After creating file 2 file 3, now file 2 and file 3 is also available. Okay, like that we need to use the commands. Okay, uh, for this I am going to write the nodes, running nodes. For the registered people I can send this one and recording videos too. Okay, so here, so it will creates an empty file. Creates an empty file. Next, ls we had used, right? Same post. So here ls shows the file in the directory. Shows the file in the directory. Next, for creating multiple lines files, sorry, what we have used this command, right? Create multiple files. Creates multiple files. Okay. The next command which we are going to use here is cp. cp means copy. Wait for a second. cp. The cp command copies files or folders. cp command copies files or folders. Okay. For that, first we need to do it practically. Sorry, I'm going to clear this one. Okay. Next, for displaying or copying the content, now I am going to create one content. Okay. Here I am going to write here shopping with Sanketik. Okay. Next, here I am going to give the one file name original.txt. Next, here we are going to copy the from original text to. So shop with Sanketik is in original.txt. So now I am going to copy the original txt to typo. cp original text. So next copy cast. Copy dot. Okay. Now whether we need to verify whether it is successfully copied or not. So for verifying, we are using cat copy dot txt. So here, in copy.txt file also, shop with Sanketik is there. So it's working fine without any errors. Okay. Next, so we need to write the notes for these two, right? second. Sorry. Sorry, not this one. We need to copy this one and paste over here. So here, copies file content. Copies file content to a new file. Okay. Next, hyphen R. R, we can say, wait a second. Yeah, hyphen R. So if you want to copy the folder, then we need to use hyphen R. Okay. So for that, old folder, we can say, we can write here old folder. Next, new folder. Copy folder. Okay. Next, let's go to practical work here and also. Now here I am going to create one directory, mkdir. So me is nothing but a make directory, make directory, my dir. So here it is already there. Now I want to remove that one. So for that I am giving here rmdir, my dir. Now see the list. So here there is no my dir, right? My dir. So we can again execute that one. Now it was successfully executed. Previously it was not executed because in the name of my dear there is a already folder called my dear. That, that's why it was unable to create new directory. Okay, next. Now I want to copy that folder. So for copying that folder, here we need to give cp-r my dear and my dear copy. Next. Okay. Now I had copied the folder. Okay. My dear to my dear, from my dear to my dear copy. Okay. Whatever the content in my dear copy is there, then that will display. Okay. Give me a sec. So here. Next, we need to write the notes for this. Okay. Hmm. First, we had written the first command, and also what is hyphen r we have written. Uh, okay. So, if you want to copy this folder, then we need to put cp before this. Okay. Cp hyphen r folder, and then we need to give the new folder name. Okay. Then it will copy. Okay. So here I'm also giving one more line. CP SRC means source and a destination. So from and to, we can say, okay, CP space SRC and destination. Wait, copy file. It will copies the file. Okay, next. So that is about copy command. Next, we want to discuss about move command. Okay, copy already copied. Discussed about copy, right? Next, we need to discuss about the move command. So mv. So by using this movie command, we can move or rename the files. Okay, the mv command moves or rename files. Okay, so here I am going to uh, rename the one folder. Okay, I mean file. We are going to rename one file. Okay, for that what command we need to use here is, now first of all I am going to clear this one. Okay, mv copy.txt, next move.txt. copy.txt space move.txt. Now see, instead of copy.txt, it was renamed to move.txt. Okay, next. Now we are going to move one file. Okay, we are going to move one file. For moving that file, now first I am going to create one file like mkdir for creating new file. Sorry, folder. Okay, mkdir folder. Okay. For creating files, we are using touch command. Okay, files. For creating directories or folders, we are giving mkdir. Okay, mkdir space. We need to give the folder. Okay. Now see the list. See here, folder is created. Now we can move. Okay. This move.txt is there, right? So we are going to move.txt to folder. Okay. Now I'm going to move.txt. So for moving, we need to give folder and the folder name and then slash. Okay. Now see with the list. Previously, move.txt is there. Now it was not there, right? You can check here. There is no move.txt. Okay, am I correct? So why? Because this move.txt is moved into folder. That's why it is not looking here. Okay, like that we can move folders. Okay, files. Okay, we can, like that we can move files. And now I am going to write the notes for this one. So here first this one used for renaming. Okay, so copy.txt was renamed as move.txt. Okay, next move.copy. Next, next we had used this command. Okay, it is used for move files. Okay, next we are going to use the one more command, that is, sorry, rm. Rm means remove. Okay. So what is the purpose of this rm command is the rm command deletes files or folders. Be careful, once deleted, it can't be undone. So while using this command, be careful. Okay. If you deleted once means then it won't be we can't get that file. Okay. So how to use this rm command? Let's see. Rm space file1 dot txt. Okay. Now see the list. See, previously file1 is there. Now file1 is removed. Okay. Only file2 and file3 is there. Next, we can remove multiple files. How we can delete is now I am going to delete file2 and file3 as well. File2 txt and file3 txt. Now let's see the list. See, file2 and file3 is there here, but here there is no file2 and file3 because we have removed that files too. Okay. If you want to remove folder, then how can you remove? Means by using rm -r and folder. Here there is a folder, right? Now I am going to delete that one. Okay. So now see the list. See here. Here there is a file folder, but here there is no folder. Like that we need to remove. Okay. Now for this I am going to write the notes. Delete file permanently. Next. Whatever we are executed, we are writing the notes for same commands. Okay. Deletes multiple files. Next. Delete folder or deletes folder. Okay. Like that we used to use this rm command. And the last command which we are going to use is mkdir and rm mkdir and rmdir. So how to use these mkdir and rmdir? Let's see. Now I'm going to clear the previous output and inputs. Now, first of all, we are going to use mkdir is okay. So the mkdir command creates folder and rmdir deletes empty folders. Mkdir command creates folders and rmdir deletes empty folders. Okay, how they are going to help us? Let's see. Now I am going to create one folder called projects. Okay. Now let's see whether it is created or not. Yes, projects is created here. Now I am going to remove that one rmdir projects. Okay. Now see now there is no projects folder. Okay. Like that we need to use. Okay. Now we can write the notes for these. First of all, mkdir projects creates folder. Next rmdir projects. So rmdir projects means here there is a folder. Okay. We need to assume like okay. So instead of this we need to give folders. Okay. In brackets I will mention, but don't use mkdir space projects. Okay. Whatever the folder name you have to give that folder name. Okay. Okay. So here, remove empty folder. It is used for removing empty folder. Okay, then how can we remove the folders which have some content like some files? For that, we need to use rm -r and that folder name. Okay, okay. Remove non-empty folder. Folder. Remove non-empty folder. Okay, like that we need to use. Okay, have an overview of what we have discussed in this class. First of all, in today's class, we have discussed about file operations. In file operations, we had used first of all touch command. Touch command is used for creating an empty file, and then we had used ls for showing the files in the directory, and we had also created the multiple files by using touch. Next, we used cp command to copy the files content, uh, and also copied the folder. Okay, and also we had copied the one file. Okay. Next, we had used mb command. Mb command is used for renaming as well as for moving a file. Next, rm command. rm command is used for the purpose of deleting files permanently, and we had also deleted the multiple files at a time. Then we tried to remove the folders. Okay, or delete the folder. Next, mkdir and rmdir. mkdir is for creating the folders and rmdir for removing empty folders. If you want to remove the folders which are has some content or any text files, then we have to use rm-r. Then that is specific folder name. So we learned how to create files with touch, copy with CP, move or rename with MV, delete with RM, and manage folders using mkdir and rmdir. Okay, in the next part, we will explore permissions and file ownership, a very important concept in Linux. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. See you in next class. See you in next class.